People think silence means weakness. They think a still face hides nothing, that discipline is the same as emptiness. On a busy morning outside the palace gates, one man believed that too. He smiled, cracked a joke, and decided to test a royal guard who stood perfectly still, eyes forward, unmoving. What he didn't expect was that this quiet moment would change his life forever, because sometimes, the smallest acts of teasing reveal the biggest truths about respect, kindness, and the unseen strength inside us all. Before the story continues, take a moment to support the channel. If stories about humanity, kindness, and unexpected moments move you, please subscribe, like this video, and share your thoughts in the comments. You're watching Royal Guard Heart Stories, where real emotions meet timeless lessons. The man had arrived as a tourist, camera hanging from his neck, excitement buzzing in his chest. He had seen videos online of royal guards not reacting, no matter what people said or did. It looked almost unreal. So when he reached the front of the crowd, curiosity got the better of him. He leaned slightly forward and made a playful comment, hoping to make the guard blink, smile, anything at all. The guard didn't move. Encouraged by the laughter behind him, the man tried again. A louder joke this time. A silly face. He wasn't cruel, just careless, forgetting that this wasn't a show. Still, the guard remained steady, standing tall in his red uniform, face calm and unreadable. Then something unexpected happened. A young boy standing nearby tugged at his mother's hand. In a soft voice, he asked, "Mom, why is everyone laughing at him? He looks lonely." The words landed harder than any insult ever could. The man heard it. He turned and saw the boy looking at the guard, not with amusement, but with concern. In that moment, the man felt a sudden wave of embarrassment. He realized he hadn't been teasing a statue or a character from the internet. He had been teasing a human being. Someone trained to endure discomfort, distraction, and disrespect without response. The man stepped back. The laughter faded. For a few seconds, there was only silence and the sound of footsteps echoing on stone. As the crowd shifted, the man noticed something else. A small bead of sweat rolled down the guard's temple. His jaw tightened for just a split second. It was barely visible, but it was real. Behind the discipline was effort. Behind the stillness was strength. Later that day, the man couldn't shake the feeling. He returned alone, without the crowd, without his camera. This time, he stood at a respectful distance. He didn't joke. He didn't speak. He simply nodded, a quiet gesture of apology and respect, and then, something rare happened. As the guard was relieved by another soldier and prepared to march away, he paused. Just for a heartbeat. His eyes met the man's, and there was the slightest nod in return. No smile. No words. Just acknowledgement. That nod meant everything. The man later shared that moment with friends back home in the United States. He talked about how easy it is to forget the humanity of people in uniform. How quick we are to test limits instead of offering kindness. He admitted that he went looking for a laugh, but left with a lesson. Kindness, he realized, doesn't always look dramatic. Sometimes it's knowing when to stop. Sometimes it's choosing respect over entertainment. Sometimes it's seeing the person behind the role. Royal guards are trained to protect, to endure, and to remain composed under pressure. But they are also sons, daughters, friends, and people with hearts that feel just as deeply as anyone else's. That day, no one shouted. No one argued. No big scene unfolded. Yet something powerful happened. A man learned that true strength isn't in provoking a reaction, but in offering understanding. And a silent guard reminded everyone watching that dignity can speak louder than words. As you go about your day, remember this story. Remember that kindness costs nothing, but it can change everything. You never know what someone else is carrying in silence. Choose respect. Choose empathy. And wherever you are, spread kindness, because the world needs more of it now than ever.